An intricate tapestry of wild channels and marshes weaves through sun-scorched grasslands. At the edge of East Africa's Great Rift Valley lies a land that pulses with life, Nyerere. It is here that water, earth, and sun converge to forge an ecosystem shaped by both relentless hardship and profound abundance. As the woodlands fall silent, an entirely different performance begins. Now, this stage belongs to the master predators, the undisputed lords of the night. Under the anvil of the midday sun, a leopard becomes one with the acacia. A sudden eruption of violence. And with clinical precision, the hunt is over. But on these plains, a fresh kill is merely a beacon to a far greater power. Outmatched, the leopard is forced to abandon its hard-won prize to the thief. The lion usurps the stolen feast, and the savannah returns to its unforgiving silence. Across the calm waters of the Rufiji River, the sky is stained a fiery red. A shadow streaks past, swift as an arrow, leaving a whisper of dust in its wake, the cheetah. Not far away, a lion crouches low, its every movement perfectly attuned to the passing breeze. There is no hurry, only the lethal calm of a nocturnal hunter. Meanwhile, a herd of elephants makes its way to the marsh, their trunks deftly coiling towards the water, drawing up cool, fresh drafts. The hippos have already laid claim to the riverbed. Herds of buffalo must be wary with every mouthful of water they drink. Across the grasslands and hillsides, predators lie in wait, patiently anticipating the slightest mistake from their prey. In this wilderness, mercy is a concept that does not exist. Stretching nearly 12,000 square miles, every pulse of life here feels like a miracle. Nyerere stands as a proud guardian of its own raw, indomitable spirit. Nyerere National Park is not merely a realm governed by nature. It is the culmination of millions of years of geological formation and centuries of historical change. The park was once part of the Northern Selous Game Reserve, one of the largest and oldest wildlife sanctuaries in all of Africa. In 2019, a government decree from Tanzania officially separated the area, giving birth to a new national park to honor the nation's first president, Julius Nyerere. This vast territory, covering over 11,300 square miles, lies deep in the southern interior of Tanzania, more than 140 miles southwest of Dar es Salaam. On a map, it appears as an immense green expanse, etched by the intricate network of the Rufiji River and ancient stone plateaus. Despite its recent inception, Nyerere holds the title of the largest national park in Tanzania. Its geological foundation, rooted in the East African rift system, is overlaid with ancient sediments and alluvial soils deposited over millennia. This process has sculpted a landscape of lowlands, swamps, dry savannas, and dense miombo woodlands. Every corner of this park is a world unto itself. The tropical climate here is defined by two distinct rainy seasons, a short one from November to December and a longer one from March to May. The dry season typically prevails from June to October. Temperatures remain relatively stable, ranging from 70 to 92 degrees Fahrenheit. This combination of factors has created one of the last remaining pristine ecological zones on the African continent. As one of Africa's most precious biological reserves, Nyerere National Park is home to over 2,100 plant species and some 430 species of birds. Amid this vast wilderness, unbound by artificial barriers, Nyerere has become a precious haven for creatures that are vanishing from the world. Here, packs of African wild dogs maintain their life cycles, undisturbed by the pressures of hunting or territorial fragmentation. The rare footprints of the black rhinoceros mark the arid soil, a silent testament to the existence of an ancient creature preserved by tireless conservation efforts. Overhead, the echoing call of the southern ground hornbill cuts through the canopy, a sound that has fallen silent in so many other places. Nyerere is more than a sanctuary for life. It is a final fortress in the fight against extinction, a place where nature is given a chance to heal itself. Along the Rufiji River and its tributaries, riverine forests and seasonal floodplains form the ecological heart of Nyerere. The lush vegetation helps retain moisture, regulate water flow, and protect the land during the harsh dry season. This space is not merely a refuge, it is a biological anchor, sustaining a steady rhythm of life for the entire web of flora and fauna. As the sun begins to set, a troop of vervet monkeys gathers on the low branches near the Rufiji's banks. They are immediately recognizable by their silver-grey fur, which contrasts sharply with their black, hairless faces. To identify different threats, vervet monkeys use a series of distinct alarm calls. Masters of survival, vervets thrive thanks to their sharp spatial memory, sophisticated warning systems, and a flexible diet. They track seasonal fruiting cycles, moving strategically to optimize energy conservation. Research has shown their remarkable adaptability and stable population densities within the riverine forests. Through these adaptive behaviors, vervet monkeys play an essential role in the ecosystem, aiding in seed dispersal and serving as an indicator of forest health. From the high canopies along the Rufiji River, an iconic cry rings out, signaling the presence of the African fish eagle. This aquatic raptor boasts an impressive wingspan of up to 8 feet and is instantly recognizable by its striking white head. Their hunting strategy is a spectacular sight. They circle high above before executing a lightning-fast dive to snatch fish from just below the water's surface. At times, they assert their competitive edge by deftly stealing fish from other birds. With a population estimated to be widespread across freshwater bodies, the African fish eagle serves as a direct ecological indicator. Its presence reflects an abundance of fish. Beneath the surface of the Rufiji River, pods of hippopotamus submerge themselves throughout the day. At night, they silently emerge from the river, following well-worn paths to nearby grasslands, where a single individual can consume up to 88 pounds of fresh grass in one night. Few species dare to confront a fully grown hippo head-on. Weighing between 3,300 and 4,000 pounds, with jaws that can open to 150 degrees, the hippopotamus is an icon of raw power. Hippos and whales share a common ancestor, a riverside creature called Indohius, which lived some 55 million years ago. This creature had a semi-aquatic lifestyle before splitting into two distinct evolutionary branches, one that evolved into whales, while the other became the modern hippopotamus. Their pink sweat, a secretion from the skin, is more than just a natural sunscreen. It also acts as an invisible shield against bacteria and dehydration. Their dung-scattering behavior helps redistribute nutrients, allowing aquatic vegetation to flourish, which in turn sustains fish populations. Another key figure, and sometimes rival to the hippopotamus, is the Nile crocodile. It often lies in ambush beneath the water's surface, with only its eyes, ears, and nostrils visible, patiently waiting for an unsuspecting victim. With a bite force of up to 5,000 pounds per square inch, it rightly holds the throne as the dominant predator along the riverbanks. However, this evolution comes with a surprising trade-off. The muscles responsible for opening the jaw are incredibly small and weak. The Nile crocodile has maximized its offensive power, but has sacrificed flexibility. It has no need for fine jaw control, as it relies on explosive snaps. Another remarkable trait is its ability to hold its breath for up to 2 hours when completely still, thanks to a mechanism that stores lactic acid in its blood. Even more strangely, the sex of its offspring is determined by the incubation temperature of the eggs. Temperatures below 86 degrees Fahrenheit predominantly produce females, while temperatures above 90 degrees Fahrenheit mainly produce males. With a top swimming speed of up to 22 miles per hour, the Nile crocodile is not only an efficient hunter, but also helps maintain the balance of the riverine ecosystem. Leaving the humid riverine forests, the landscape opens up to vast savannas and expansive miombo woodlands, a world that is arid and hot. Yet, it is here that the biological heart of Nyerere two distinct rainy seasons deliver 30 to 50 inches of rain annually, breathing life into the landscape. Scarce water and food. This very hardship is the driving force behind the extraordinary survival strategies found throughout this land. In this arid land, the African elephant does not simply adapt, it actively reshapes its environment. A deeply social species, elephant herds are often led by an experienced matriarch who guides their migrations and protects the young. The trunk is their lifeline. With over 40,000 muscles, it allows them to perform complex tasks such as plucking leaves, breaking branches, and even digging wells in the dry earth. They can draw up to 3 gallons of water in a single draft, an essential ability in temperatures that frequently exceed 92 degrees Fahrenheit. An extraordinary spatial memory enables them to recall dozens of seasonal water and food sources, traveling up to 20 miles a day. Like other elephant species, the matriarch is usually the oldest female. This role is not earned through strength, but through memory and decision-making skills. African elephants also exhibit profound emotional intelligence. They have complex greeting rituals, share food, and even display grieving behavior when a member of the herd dies. As the silhouettes of the elephants fade into the distance, herds of African buffalo appear, standing stoically on the vast grasslands. They gather in large herds, enduring the scorching sun together, a true symbol of resilience and survival. This is a critical survival strategy, reducing the risk of being targeted by lions in the open savannas and woodlands. Buffalo are a favored prey for lions. One study revealed that they account for up to 46% of successful lion hunts and provide 57% of their total food biomass. In response, buffalo herds have developed remarkable defensive tactics, placing their young in the center and pushing the large bulls to the perimeter for a direct confrontation. A genomic study has revealed that African buffalo possess strong signs of natural selection in genes related to their immune systems. As the sun dips below the horizon, a silent tension envelops the herd. In the distance, the silhouette of a lion draws near. In the dry savannas and woodlands of Nyerere, the lion's hunt is not just a struggle for survival. It is a masterful display of teamwork and intelligent strategy. The lions of Nyerere remain genetically wild, with nearly pure lineages thanks to their natural isolation. Lions here often hunt in coordinated groups, taking full advantage of the miombo grasses, which can grow up to 7 feet tall, to conceal their approach. Within their complex social structure, each member of the pride plays a distinct role. Lionesses typically execute the ambush, while the males assist in taking down large buffalo. Recent camera trap data estimates an adult lion density of 6.27 individuals per 38 square miles during the dry season. This figure underscores the critical role of a stable prey source like the African buffalo in sustaining a healthy lion population. But just as the lions prepare to enjoy their hard-won prize, a pair of cunning, watchful eyes lurks in the shadows. and before the lions can realize it, their kill has suddenly vanished. If this scenario plays out, the culprit is likely the spotted hyena. Spotted hyenas are common throughout the dry savannas and woodlands of Nyerere National Park. They are known for a dual strategy: active hunting and scavenging. They often form large clans of 20 to 80 individuals, with a social structure as complex as that of primates. Although not as powerful as lions, hyenas hold their own in this fierce ecological competition. The two species are intense rivals, sharing up to 58% of the same food sources. They form small hunting parties of 2 to 5 individuals to take down medium-sized prey like antelope, with a sprinting speed of up to 37 miles per hour. They possess the strongest bite force in the hyena family, up to 1,000 pounds per square inch, powerful enough to crush even the largest bones. Beyond their physical strength, their agility, long-range hearing of up to 6 miles, and the use of deceptive vocalizations give them a tactical advantage. Another warrior of this arid land is the cheetah. The embodiment of pure speed, it hunts across the open plains of Nyerere. The cheetah can accelerate up to 75 miles per hour, a staggering record in the terrestrial animal kingdom. But to achieve such speed, it pays a heavy price. The cheetah's body is born to sprint. Its long legs and narrow pelvis allow for an extended stride. However, this design limits its ability to climb or defend itself. Genetic studies have confirmed that cheetahs experience 2 severe genetic bottlenecks approximately 100,000 and 12,000 years ago. Consequently, their current genetic diversity is only about 0.1 to 4% of that of most other species. This has led to a high rate of sperm abnormalities and a weakened immune system. In the dry grasslands of Nyerere, where speed is an advantage but offers little protection, the cheetah relies on an open space hunting strategy. Every burst of speed demands intense focus. The long-term cost, however, is limited cover and little defense against threats. Unlike the cheetah's solitary approach, the African wild dog hunts in packs, beginning with a silent and coordinated approach. A recent study recorded 141 African wild dogs in 24 packs, with an average of 6 individuals per group. They are formidable hunters, boasting a success rate of 60 to 90%, far surpassing that of lions or leopards. Each hunt is a symphony of teamwork. Pack members communicate through unique vocalizations and encourage each other to maintain their stamina. With a top speed of up to 40 miles per hour, they can pursue prey over distances of 1 to 2.5 miles, gradually exhausting their target. What truly stands out is their communal style of raising pups. Healthier members will regurgitate food to feed the young and even other adults. With an estimated 800 to 1,000 individuals in Nyerere, this is the largest known population of African wild dogs on the continent. Across the savannas and woodlands, the Angolan giraffe uses its superior height to reach nutrient-rich tree canopies. Drinking, however, requires a unique and rather awkward technique. To lower its head far enough to the water, a giraffe must splay its front legs wide apart. To compensate, the giraffe has extraordinary internal adaptations. A complex network of valves in its veins regulates blood pressure, preventing a sudden rush of blood to the brain when it bends down. Its powerful heart, weighing up to 25 pounds, pumps blood at high pressure to circulate it through a body that can stand up to 20 feet tall. Thanks to a high tolerance for dehydration, a giraffe can go 2 to 3 days without drinking, staying hydrated through the moisture absorbed from its leafy diet. Both a companion and a competitor for food, the greater kudu often browses quietly beneath the Angolan giraffe. Distributed primarily throughout the woodlands of Nyerere, the greater kudu is one of Africa's largest antelopes, weighing up to 600 pounds. Its most striking feature is its pair of spiraled horns, often over 3 feet long, which serve as both a weapon and a biological marker for males. The greater kudu is solitary or lives in small groups of 2 to 10 individuals, being most active in the early morning and late afternoon to avoid the intense heat. Although not as swift as a gazelle, the greater kudu has an impressive vertical leap of up to 8 feet, helping it escape predators like lions or leopards. Leaving the arid grasslands, the landscape of Nyerere softens into wetlands and seasonal floodplains. When the waters rise, migratory birds arrive to breed. Amphibians emerge from the earth, calling for mates during the first rains. Here, white-faced whistling ducks gather in large flocks in the shallow lakes and marshes formed after the rainy season. Meanwhile, the malachite kingfisher perches low along the riverbanks, scanning the water for small fish or floating insects to ambush. These seasonal wetlands serve as an essential buffer zone where life explodes between the extremes of drought and flood. A prominent amphibian of this region is the African bullfrog. When the heavy rains fall, this giant frog emerges from the hard-packed earth to engage in an explosive breeding frenzy. This species is notable for its size, measuring 8 to 10 inches long, with males weighing up to 2.5 pounds. An opportunistic predator, the African bullfrog feeds on insects and small animals, including fish and other amphibians. It is one of the few frog species with true teeth and also has 2 sharp fang-like projections on its lower jaw for gripping prey. During the dry season, the African bullfrog burrows deep into the mud, secreting a thick mucus cocoon for protection, and enters a state of hibernation. When rainfall exceeds 3 inches within 48 hours, the frogs emerge in unison, beginning a period of intense breeding. Looking across the marshy terrain, you might spot the lechwe, an antelope native to these wetlands. Its longer hind legs give it a spring-loaded advantage, allowing it to leap and accelerate through the mud without sinking. When needed, the lechwe can reach speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, fast enough to escape predators even on unfavorable terrain. Although their numbers in Nyerere are lower than those of savanna-dwelling antelopes, the lechwe plays a vital role in the food web and serves as an ecological indicator of the health of the system. One of the most striking sights in this ecosystem is the bold stripes of the plains zebra. Its contrasting pattern stands out against the lush green landscape after the rains. They often travel alongside antelopes, such as impala. Zebras act as the ecosystem's pioneers. By grazing on the taller grasses, they clear the way for smaller herbivores to access the tender shoots below. Their unique stripes are not just for individual identification, they also help to deter blood-sucking flies and regulate body temperature. A common bird in the seasonal wetlands of Nyerere is the African jacana, often nicknamed the Jesus bird. With its oversized feet and unusually long toes, it can walk gently on floating vegetation without sinking. This behavior is not just a feat of ecological adaptation. It allows the jacana to exploit shallow water habitats to the fullest. The jacana is also unique in its breeding strategy. The female mates with multiple males, while the males take on the full responsibility of incubating the eggs and caring for the young. Delicate in appearance, yet remarkably adaptable, the African jacana is a living symbol of a life that is fragile yet resilient. As the seasonal marshes begin to dry, life in Nyerere shifts once more, this time towards the hills and escarpments. This area features a rugged terrain of exposed granite outcrops, low-lying vegetation, and a network of rocky crevices. Thanks to its elevation, the climate here remains cool year-round. This stable environment provides an ideal refuge for wildlife that prefers a more discreet existence. Most importantly, it is home to some of the most sensitive and vulnerable animals in Tanzania, and indeed, the entire continent. One prominent resident of Nyerere's hill forests and escarpments is the black rhinoceros. Unlike their savanna-dwelling relatives, these rhinos seek out the granite hillsides where thickets, rugged terrain, and woodlands shield them from view. This is one of the last truly quiet, untouched lands where this species can exist almost in secret. The black rhino's story of survival is not loud or dramatic. They move slowly, marking their territory with scars on tree trunks. Their curved horn is not just for defense. It is a survival tool used to break branches and adapt to this harsh, arid land. The black rhinoceros is considered one of the most vulnerable wild animals on Earth. This is not only due to their extremely low numbers, but also because of their biology. First is their slow reproductive rate. A female typically gives birth to a single calf only once every 4 to 5 years, with a nursing period that can last up to 2 years. They are solitary animals, lacking the herd dynamics that might offer collective vigilance or group defense. Most importantly, their iconic horn is also their greatest weakness. Poachers hunt them for the very tool they rely on for self-defense. Their deep reliance on stable, undisturbed habitats makes them particularly sensitive to climate change or habitat degradation. Among the herbivores, the klipspringer stands out as a master of rock climbing. This agile antelope can move with ease across rocky outcrops. Their thick, disc-shaped hooves provide a secure grip on steep granite crevices, allowing them to navigate vertical terrain with ease. Another master of the rocky slopes, not for escape but for the hunt, is the leopard. Unlike the pack-hunting lion, the leopard is a solitary creature, avoiding direct confrontation whenever possible. They hunt at night, relying on their sharp eyesight and near-silent movement. Thanks to their retractable claws, padded paws, and flexible bodies, they can react instantly to unpredictable terrain. An adult can weigh between 110 and 155 pounds, enough to take down medium-sized prey like an impala or an adult warthog. But after a kill, they do not eat immediately. Instead, they drag the carcass up a tree or wedge it deep into a rocky crevice, both to preserve it and to protect it from opportunists. A single leopard can survive for up to 13 days on just one medium-sized kill. They may lack the support of a pride, but that is precisely what makes them masters of survival. Finally, a character hidden in silence, but no less formidable. The African rock python, Africa's largest snake. The rock python hunts by ambush, often hiding in the shadows along trails used by small antelopes. They do not rely on venom. Instead, they strike with high precision, seizing their prey with a powerful bite, then coiling their massive body around it. Their constricting force can exceed 13,000 pounds per square foot, enough to stop the circulatory system in moments. With their flexible jaws, they can swallow prey twice the width of their own body. The digestion process takes anywhere from a few days to several weeks. Although these wild creatures have found strongholds to call home, they are well aware that their sanctuary is increasingly fragile. Over the past 2 decades, poaching has taken a devastating toll. From 2006 to 2014, the elephant population in the Nyerere region plummeted from over 109,000 to approximately 15,000. A more profound challenge comes from the Rufiji River. The Julius Nyerere hydropower project is transforming this ancient river into a national energy hub. But in exchange for electricity, the wetlands and floodplains are paying the price. The regulation of the river's flow threatens the natural flood cycles. UNESCO has repeatedly warned that without maintaining this natural water rhythm, the region risks losing its biological value. Along the park's western and southern edges, mining projects are gradually expanding, disrupting migration corridors for many species. Climate change is adding to the uncertainty. Recent data shows the rainy season arriving 2 to 3 weeks later, while dry season temperatures have risen by 2 degrees Fahrenheit over the last decade. Perhaps humanity has begun to hear the silent cries for help from the creatures of this land. The elephant population, after its sharp decline to about 15,000 individuals in 2014, surpassed 20,000 by 2023. This recovery is credited to anti-poaching measures using surveillance drones, camera traps, and GPS tracking. In the Rufiji River basin, under pressure from UNESCO, the Tanzanian government began testing seasonal flood release models in late 2024. In the southwestern part of the park, 12 mining sites have had their operations suspended or their boundaries reduced, reopening migration corridors for large mammals. Each of these changes is a small but steady step forward. And from within this quiet persistence, Nyerere is slowly catching its breath.